Hi, good afternoon. My name is Esther Subramanian from MSU JB. Today I would like to present my final project with my crew members, proposal writing and presentation. So the topic our group chose is mental health awareness among youth. So we conduct a seminar. It's a proposal about to conduct a seminar regarding mental health awareness among youth. So let me start with what is mental health. So in my opinion, our emotional, psychologically, and social well-being all contribute to our mental health. And also, mental health is essential throughout our life, from childhood and to our adulthood. And mental issues are becoming increasingly common in our community as well, affecting people of all ages, from 10 years, even 7 years old till 60 years old, all ages, background, genders, and abilities without discrimination as well. Not only that, the presence of absence of various combinations of risk and protective factors contributes to the mental health of young people actually. And also the efforts can actually be made to promote positive mental health and prevent to minimize their mental health problems as well. And what is our goals and objectives of this seminar? First, we have one goal and three objectives. First goal is um the goal of the seminar is raising awareness of the mental health continuum, reducing the stigma associated with the mental illness, and also promoting help-seeking behaviors and emotional well-being practices, and also preventing suicide through individual education and also outreach events. And the primary objective is to improve healthy and quality of life for the youths if affected by these conditions actually. And not only that, because good mental health enables them to acquire the resilience needed to deal with actually. And our second objective will be to be aware of the signs and symptoms of mental health problems. Because why it's we need to be aware, because teenagers frequently endure immense emotional upheaval as their minds and bodies of nature. And during this seminar, the course material we use actually, these are the some of the course materials we use during the seminar. We have three. First is PowerPoint and overhead projector slides, questionnaire, and also Zoom. And the accessibility of teaching materials such as PowerPoint and overhead projector slides is an important factor I see in seminars, because the speaker, they have to present with the projector with no information, and there is no PowerPoint slides. The audience will no focus on what the, in my opinion, they won't be focusing on what the speaker is trying to uh, bring up the information as well. Not only that, the second course material is questionnaire. The questionnaire is the assessment device intended to evaluate the audience to grow the knowledge and skills of the learners as well. And this is the best tool I can see to the two-way communication. And the third is the Zoom. The next course material is the Zoom. The educators Zoom as all the tools and resources that need to create an engaging learning experience as well. That's all my part. Thank you.
Good day to Miss. I'm Tilagobeti taking Bachelor in Human Capital Management. So today I'm going to present about my part, which is the schedules. The schedule of the seminar, which is the Mental Health Among Youth seminar, held on 31st of May 2023, which is it's conducted by using a Google meeting application, and the time is to be held from 8:45 to 12 p.m. and the class size and numbers of consists is 30 students from the Management Science University MSU. The purpose of seminar has focused on the recognizing the mental health is an integral component of one of the general mental health well-being. This course will help the youth to overcome their stress on studies and extra.
Hi, good day to Miss Fazana. My name is Pang Jabun. I'm from MSU Johor Bahru. I'm taking Bachelor Human Capital Management. So in this video, I'm going to present about the seminar format for our final project. So referring on the seminar that we would like to propose to conduct virtually, which is based on online. This seminar will conduct through Google Meeting for around 2 hours. The reason why we choose to conduct this seminar through online is because it allowed more participants to join the seminar whenever they are at, or they will be able to join the seminar in order for them to observe the objective and the things that are participants able to learn from the seminar. Hence, it is preferred by more people who are expecting that they are able to join the seminar easily through online, as we can provide the seminar link through the WhatsApp group that which is will created by our host and to participants in order for them to join the group and get the updated information about the seminar that will be conduct. All of our community who are involved are as well our lecturer to advise and lead us in the preparation to make the seminar happen smoothly and well planned, so that we're able to provide the best experience to our participants and our community as well through the seminar. So the program will begin with the introduction of the seminar from committees and following by the seminar session by our invited speaker. After done the seminar session, we will also conduct a mini lucky draw for participants to having fun when joining our program. So the next one is the speaker that we would invite is Mr. Azran Osman Rani, which is the founder of Naluri company, professional, also as a professional speaker and author. So Mr. Azran Osman, which is the speaker for our seminar talk, regarding on the topic related with the mental health awareness. The topic is turn stress into positive energy. So basically, Mr. Azran was graduated master in economics and engineering studies, and before this he is also graduated bachelor electrical engineering, and both studied graduated under University Stanford, California. So Mr. Azran is one of the chief executive officers in Asia X company and having partnership with the other Asia CEO, which is the well-known CEO Asia, Tony Fernandez, and his brother Sir Richard Branson, founder of the Virgin Group. Earlier, before, he was the senior director of business development at Astro All Asia Network PLC, which is satellite television and the first prepaid radio in Malaysia, especially in at the Southeast Asia. Mr. Azran not only well known as an entrepreneur, investor, businessman, but he also as the professional speaker to public who need him to give some motivational or talks regarding on the business talk, or even in terms of the motivational talks such as mental health awareness and turn stress management. Next one is a program tentative. So basically the seminar title is about the mental health among youth, which is turn stress into positive energy. So basically this program tentative, the seminar will be conduct for 2 hours. The seminar will start on 8:45 AM until 12 noon. So firstly, the seminar will start from 8:45 until 9, which is for participants registration to join the Google Meet link, and 9 AM to 9:15, which is we'll have a welcome speech and introduction from the organizer. 9:15 until 10:45, which is the seminar talk session by the speaker, Mr. Azran. 10:45 until 11 AM is a Q&A session with a participant and speaker. which is participants can allowed to ask question to the speaker. And 11 to 11:30 is the quiz and activity session, which is the quiz and will be based on the what are the content that participants receive from the seminar. 11:30 until 11:40, which is the appreciation session to the speaker. 11:40 until 12 noon is the lucky draw, and the seminar will end on around 12 noon. Lastly is the committee member charts. Okay. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 committee members in our group. So the committee who involved in this seminar, which is Esther, is our president, who is the leader and the planner of this online seminar regarding mental health awareness among youth. Her responsibility is to plan and make the seminar plan well and responsible to guide the rest of the committee member into the upcoming seminar preparation. Conducting meeting and discussion among a committee is also a part of her main concern in order to make sure that all requirements is in order. Next committee for this seminar is Kelvin, our vice president, who is responsible to find and propose a suitable speaker according to the seminar in order to share some knowledge, experience and awareness related with the mental health, health advice or stress management. He will also ready to guide the other committee when there is a help need. And besides that, our third committee is Tila Gaveti, our secretary and our treasurer as well, who is responsible in taking note for the minutes meeting, the important planning for the seminar and preparing the report and proposal to get the approval for organizing the seminar as well, to propose invited speaker as well. Treasurer also is a part of her task in ensuring the budget used to conduct the seminar is under control. Furthermore, Marilyn as our marketing executive for this seminar, which is responsibility is to create and advertise the poster of the seminar to public and participants, especially to youth student at college and working outside to join the seminar. Her responsibility also is to help the teams to reach and get more participants with creating invitation link to the seminar. And lastly, our committee is Saminta, which is a host and IT technician who act as MC as well and make sure all the devices and platform to use for the seminar is in order and make sure all run smoothly without any interruption during the seminar conduct. So that's all from my part. Thank you.
Good morning to Farzana, Miss Farzana Shaida, and all my group mates. Today I'm going to continue my part, which is mainly for occupational purposes of final project proposal. The title that our group chooses is Mental Health Among Youth, which is Turn Stress into Positive Energy. Okay, statement of need. Way EHAL classify mental health literacy skills into 3 categories: knowledge about mental health, problems, information about developing good mental health, and knowledge about help-seeking behavior. In the study of calls, increased mental health literacy can enhance access to mental health care. According to Patel, 2015, and Robello, Bamgate, discovered that pharmacy students' mental health understanding improved after the mental disease stigma awareness intervention. Lindo found that students' general knowledge of mental health grew over time following the youth aware of mental health intervention, which corroborated this finding. So what are the operational costs that we did for the seminar? Is the first of all is for premium Zoom per month we pay 70 ringgit. For guest speaker per hour 300. Material on, we don't have any expenses. And for activity gifts, we provide hampers and lucky draw. Hampers for three persons. So this three is a cost under 50 ringgit, and lucky draw for 5%, and then it costs 250 ringgit. And for marketing, which is we choose for this seminar is brochure, Facebook, and email. For these three things, we spend around 35 ringgit only, which is 50 pieces. So the total expenses that we did for this seminar is 805 ringgit. Anticipated results that we can see from this seminar is it has been demonstrated that mental health information has a positive impact on mental health among the youth, which is turned to positive energy. According to the seminar, teenagers in secondary school will have better grasp of mental health care, will be more mindful of mental health. This is not surprising given that increased access to knowledge has been shown to increase consciousness. If youth were given more information about mental health issues, they would be more aware of them. People who are unaware of this issue, on the other hand, will have limited awareness on it. As a result, awareness of a subject is dependent on knowledge. The more one understands about mental health, the more one is aware of mental health problems. What are the learning outcomes that we can see from this seminar that the youths can lead will learn about is the ways to incorporate mental health and well-being into the broader curriculum to improve young outcomes. And the second thing is they can utilize their knowledge to effectively communicate a positive values-based approach and to encourage openness and understanding in order to normalize mental health and it changes throughout life. And number four is recognize how mental health issues can affect anyone. And the last one is they can comprehend the broad range of potential dangers encountered by youth in their everyday lives. At the end of this seminar, participants can do the following. The first one, understand the consequences of mental stress on youth. Mental health lah. Okay, then the second thing is develop techniques to aid themselves or others suffering from mental stress. It can also alter how we deal with stress, react to others, and make choices during emergencies. Learn from the actions and motivations of organizational leaders and personnel. Understanding the opportunities and specific requirements of youngsters in assisting in the development of improved mental health policies in their daily lives. And the last one is awareness of support options and where people can receive help. Intervention and best practices for protecting and improving youth mental health include the first one is implementation and enforcement of health and safety rules and practices, including identifying dangers using psychoactive substances and managing hazardous diseases. The second one is they can inform personnel that assistance is accessible. Youth involvement in decision making, imparting a sense of control and engagement, organizational practices that foster a good work-life balance. Youth career development programs recognize and value youth contributions. Mental health is a significant public health issue. To lower the existing and future disease load in terms of prevalence and expense, effective public mental health initiatives and measures are required. Physical and mental wellness are equally vital. As a result, mental health awareness must be widely promoted so that individuals can understand their symptoms, seek professional care, and most importantly, break the judgment of mental illness so that no one suffers in silence. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the last part will be the conclusions part. The aims of the seminar we have conducted is to having a good mental health is important for the youths to develop and to cope with whatever life throws at them. At the same time, grow into well-rounded and healthy adult is very good for them, and also can keep children and young people mentally well include being in good physical health, eating a balanced diet and getting regular exercise. In order, they have to get exposure and ideas about how to cope with stress. And also, their mental well-being is to help them adapt with the situations. And also, most people were affected because of the pandemic last year, which is COVID-19 pandemic, such as financial problems and also the unfair management and also the deadline of works at workplace, at college, okay? And also the relationship among the workplace. It also can be that the communications is limited. They cannot discuss directly face to face. It is hard for them to get information correctly. This seminar was held to share the tips about how to maintain their mental health and how to deal with stress. And also, our speaker will also like to be a good listener to the person who needed it, because we realize that people who suffer from mental health discipline need attention and someone to talk to. Other than that, this seminar also help to prevent the situations from getting worse and avoid a suicide earlier cases. These patients initiative in a young age well. People who have a positive mental health are able to control their emotions and behaviors, but people who suffer from mental health will not be able to cope with the situations. That's all from my part, Miss. Thank you.